Hello, welcome back. How are you, my friend? You're number one, Harpreet. Just getting things set up. There. I will highlight my email. Trey, hello, how are you? Tina, hello, welcome. How is everybody? Pin that. Good, good. All right. So I believe I have all the cards out. Mermaids, Earth, Wisdom. Oops, don't batter you guys around already. Maps, Earth Magic, and the Crows. Now today I'll be using the Egyptian Tarot deck. But I do have the rider if anybody wants it. Oh, it's a beautiful day. We have a winter storm warning in effect. It has not stopped snowing since yesterday. It is great. Thank you for asking. I mean, it's not 100%, but I can shuffle. Christine, hello, welcome. I found this lamp at I believe it was called the Christmas store. I looked it up to try to find a link to put in my videos, but I can't find one. The closest I get is just a statue, but it's a lamp. All right, so let's get everybody on the list. Christine, Sandy. Christine, you are number 4. David, hello, number 6. Oh, hopefully everybody's having a good Monday, or, as good as can be expected. Damien, hello, welcome, number 7. All right, let's get this party started. Harpreet, Noah, hello, welcome. You are number 8. All right, Pure Soul, I will get these cards started while you decide which oracle you would like. And Tina will be next. Whoops. There we go. Get a good grip. They are jumping. All right. They are jumping. So I do past, present, future. Past, present, future is the easiest. I will choose mermaids for Harpreet, who is Pure Soul. Whoops. Oh, gosh. So maybe it's not 100%, but it's getting there. It is getting there. Much better than it was Friday and Saturday. Goodness gracious, Saturday was miserable. In truth be told, I lost a whole weekend of crocheting. Because that's what I like to do when we're sitting on the couch, just chillaxing. All right, hold on. Pure Soul. We need an oracle right there. Well, we got way too many. Just one. We need an oracle for Pure Soul, also known as Harpreet. There it is. Oh, well. To go with the flow. Yeah, so when we're sitting on the couch in the evenings, the day is over, watching Netflix or something, that's when I like to crochet my projects. But yeah, I lost a whole weekend on that. All right, Pure Soul, the first card you have is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents, first of all, Wands. Wands represents, it's a yes card, it's positive, it represents something happening fast, days. It can also be a business matter. This 2 on the 1 through 10 cycle of the minor arcana is a call to organize. It can be organize anything, but it's a call to organize. Lizzie, hello. Happy Wednesday to you. Oh my gosh, it's not Wednesday. Where in the world did that come from? Oh, shiznit. Oh, look, I'm even writing Wednesday down for Lizzie. Oh my gosh. Well, Wednesday. Something about Wednesday, let me tell you. Lizzie, number 9. Lisa, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, no, I didn't. I have it on my list. I watched Fall. Oh, let me tell you, if you guys haven't watched Fall, it's on Netflix. It's recently added, I believe. Oh my gosh, my anxiety was up. My palms were sweating. We were talking about it a little bit on this morning's live stream. Yupper. And for somebody, yeah, just check it out. All right. So, all right, let's get back to Monday. We'll not get into the future. Tina says, I'm excited about Wednesday. All right, 2s. Need to organize. This is your hopes and wishes card. So fire yourself up. What it means is plan ahead, be strategic. It wants to know, where do you want to go and what do you have to give? It also says think innovative and fresh ideas. You're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. You have the 7 of Wands. Again, fast, positive, yes. Could represent a business matter. The 7 is a call to reorganize. So if you didn't hear it the first time, the 7 saying it loud and clear. Organize is the main thing. The 7 of Wands represents conflict or self-defense. Again, a reorganizing card. More important, stand up against all of life's obstacles. Again, it's a self-defense or conflict card. Stand up against all life obstacles. You will not be manipulated or controlled by an inferior attack on your principles. So stand firm, stand up, and be counted. Show your competition that you're in a strong position. On that deck, you would see the 7 of Wands would be standing on a hill with a wand. One of the wands, and you would see the other 6. So again, conflict or self-defense. Next card is the Major Arcana, the World. Positive, yes card. It's in your future position. Take note of the direction the World card is facing. It represents growth. Slow but successful completion. Positive, yes. Says the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly. It's triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Amin, hello, how are you? Fifi, hello, how are you? Let's get you guys on the list. All right, so where'd the card go? I thought I put, oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, it's right in front of my face. Erga, it's a Monday. Go with the flow. This card says, well, maybe, let go and go with the flow. You'll get where you need to be when you surrender and trust in the natural flow of life. So whatever your question is, the answer is simply to let go and go with the flow. It doesn't mean you're giving up or you're defeated. Rather, it means that your lack of resistance will bring you a sense of freedom and completion. So for me, choosing for people today is mermaids. If somebody says choose, I choose mermaids for you guys. Tina, you are next. Let's put these miscellaneous. I love these cards. Map, perfect. Jose, hello. Why do you value what you value? Asks the fisherman. Because it is the most important thing ever to me. That's why I value what I value. Says Grandma to the fisherman. What do you value? Kizzy, hello. I will put you on the list. You will be number 13, Kizzy Cash. I love it. Jose, if you'd like to be on the list, let me know. 1. Ooh, 2, 3. Ooh, look at that one. Just like stand up. Pick me. That's a little weird looking. Heidi, hello. Ashwin, hello. Welcome. Oh, we have a huge list. Bumblebee. I love you. I just read the cards that fall. Would you like to be added to the list, Jose? Maps. So the list is getting huge fast. If you don't want to wait your turn, I am here until like 5 minutes to 12 New York time. It's 10:14 New York time. So 11:55 New York time is when I'll end my live stream. If you don't want to wait your turn and take a chance of not getting a card, a super chat will get you next in line immediately. Now, my friends, when I say a super chat, I'm not asking for your life savings or your 401k plan. The minimal amount will get you next in line. So, otherwise, they're free if you want to wait. All right. Okay, Tina, here we go. The first card you have is the 3 of Cups. Cups is a positive. It's a yes. It represents something happening slow, months. It can also represent the summertime. It's an emotions suit. The 3 is a celebration. It represents joy. So it can be a wedding, an engagement, a social event of some sort. The more important thing, it says go for it because it represents a successful completion. You have the Prince of Cups. Court cards can represent physical appearance, and this card can represent a darker, haired younger person or an active, enduring situation. Take note of the direction the Prince of Cups is facing. This card comes with a quest, and the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people may say that you are a little self-absorbed, but again, this is your desires, what you're passionate about. Whatever it is inside of you that you are passionate about, get it out. Especially if it's emotions. So again, don't hold back if you feel strong about someone or something. Do something about it. Again, take note of where the direction he's facing. The next card you have is Major Arcana Ra. This card represents the sun. It is a positive. It's a yes card. It's also a 1-year period. And after overcoming some obstacles, generally in this 1-year period, Jimmy, hello. David, hello. Welcome back, my friends. And after overcoming some obstacles, generally in this 1-year period, you now find it's joy. You now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. The card says, put yourself first for once. Treat yourself. And to remember, life is to be lived to the fullest. Take note of the direction Ra is facing towards your future. Oh, look, I never even showed you what you got. I just hit it. Dun, dun, dun. I like this card. This is one of my favorites in this deck, the Magical Map Shifter. It makes you aware of the people who cross your path today and in the near future. So it wants you to become aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Now you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you can be, or leads you out of a difficult situation into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to these people who cross your path today because they cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The Magical Map Shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. Always. I love this card. Congratulations. It's a very nice reading. I hope it resonates. And I'll take this opportunity to mention my email is highlighted at the top of the chat. I also offer free in-depth card readings, not just the few that fall out. It's a whole layout, and you choose between from one of 7 questions you can choose from for your reading. They come out once a week, every Wednesday. I'm booked out into April, but if you'd like to get on the list, send me an email. Again, these are free. And you can get much more information than just a couple of cards that fall. Trey, it is your turn. Let's see who I don't have on the list. David. Do I have 2 Davids? Wait a minute. Is this the same David from earlier? Hold on. All right, David M. We had another David earlier at the beginning. Jimmy, so I have a huge list. I don't know how we're going to do, but I'm going to try. Trey, your turn. You can choose your oracle. No, it's free. It is free. The only thing that is paid for on this channel is if somebody has a paying membership. And I do have paying members. Some levels offer a free reading a month. Yeah, so it depends on what level you're on. The first level is like $2.99 a month. But no, the booking is free. 2. Trey, you can choose your oracle. Mermaids, Earth Wisdom, Enchanted Maps, Earth Magic, or Crows. If you want me to choose, I choose Mermaids. Sensational. Hello. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading your cards, and you can choose. The next one is Christine. The first card you have is Major Arcana Mott. Gamma. Is that how you pronounce your name, Gamma? Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. This represents, this card is creativity and abundance. Represents the Empress. It can represent home. It's a neutral energy card. So, abundance creates abundance. Let me explain. This card represents more creates more when components align. It's also the card of home. And I must stress, more creates more. You reap what you sow. Home. More laughter brings more laughter. More fighting brings more fighting. When components align, more creates more. Take note of the direction the card is facing towards your current situation. The Three of Swords. Gem, like gemstone. So Gemma. Okay, thank you. I apologize for that. Mermaid's fine. Thank you, Trey. I mean no disrespect. I'm the worst grandma ever. Just so you know. Trey. Three of Swords. Swords is our fighting, arguing, and discontent suit, whether with another person or ourselves. But I'm going to say this one represents with another person because it's petty conflict. Grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as a mediator, or things are just going to get worse. This day and age, let bygones be bygones. Petty conflict. Your next card, Sokar, Major Arcana. This card, take note of the direction he's facing, the future. This card represents an inevitable change. It is the Death card. It's a neutral energy, so it's going to be emotional time. Stop avoiding living life to the fullest because of self-imposed limitations. It represents change and an inevitable transformation. It may be emotional, but you are going to like who you become. I do not have dates for that. But as far as time-wise, Swords represents something happening fast, weeks. We just need an oracle for Trey. Jimmy, thank you for that. I truly appreciate it. There we go. Contentment. I love this card. Contentment and happiness are rewards to dedication, for dedication to a purpose. This card says contemplate your current situation and allow your thoughts and feelings to flow. Use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through before making decisions. When you think things through, it's like going through, you're imagining all the experiences. And it's kind of like trying something on before you buy it. So think things through before making decisions. Christine, you are next. So don't forget, if you don't want to wait your turn, a super chat will get you next in line. immediately. Christine, oh, I forgot to put sensational on the list too. I apologize for that. Me. I should probably get some more water or coffee. Coffee sounds better. All right, Christine, you can choose your oracle. Thandi is next. You can choose your oracle. Oh, we have some that flipped. One, two, three. And I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the mermaids for Christine. I'm going to put sensational in between Jimmy and Gemma. Whoops. Totally coffee, I know. I did have some hot chocolate over the weekend. Sitting by the fire, watching movies. That freaked me out. That was like, made me think, if my kids ever, I would I would tan their behind so quick. Just kidding, they're full grown adults. But man, I was scared. Yep. That movie. All right, Christine. So the first card you have is the Three of Swords. We just had this. It's petty conflict and grudges need to be dropped. Aw, thank you. You are next, Gemma. Thank you so much. Gemma says, you guys, I'm not waiting. I hate to do this to you, but I am next in line. All right, Three of Swords. Petty conflict, grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or things are just going to get worse. It represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion. And truthfully, the way life is now, let bygones be bygones. Just agree to disagree. And truthfully, I mean, who cares anymore? Just let it go. The next card you have, but of course, I'm a grandma. And I have experienced so much shiznit in my lifetime that I'm just let bygones be bygones. And if we cannot agree, then let's just agree to disagree and move on from that point. That's all. It's so much easier. But that's me. The next card you have in your present position is at Major Arcana. This card represents victory. Take note, it's in the Rider deck, it would be a Chariot. So that's what this represents, victory. That you have been on a plateau, maybe quite possibly because of whatever this disagreement is. But the appearance of it represents finally forward movement, victory, positive, yes. I forgot my other book, but the thing about this card is when you get that momentum, go. Don't stop. Don't stop until you reach your goal, and don't take no for an answer. Go. Positive, yes card. I feel like I have dates. June 22nd through July 22nd. I don't know if that will be important to you, Christine. You have the King of Cups in your present position. Future. I did that twice now. This is your future card. Take note of the direction the King of Cups is facing. Cups is our emotion suit. And this card says it's a dignity card. Maintain your composure. Set a good example. And be the person you would want supporting you. Like the person, if you went to somebody for support and advice, be that person. Again, take note of the direction the King of Cups is facing, whatever situation is going on right now. So maintain your composure, set a good example. There might be people watching you, and I don't mean in a bad way. Like a role model, maybe people look up to you. So set a good example. And if they're young people, it's at this young age that we instill good or bad things. So dignity, set a good example. Whatever you're going through, instill good things in whoever may be watching you. It may be difficult, but we want our young children to learn the good things, not the bad things. I hope that makes sense. You have 2 oracles, Christine. Free spirit. This card says, express yourself and allow your spirit to feel free. Be aware of the confines and restrictions placed upon you by yourself and others. Dignity, composure. Set a good example. You also have the positivity. Stay positive. A positive attitude can carry you through any situation. A positive mindset can literally change the future, allowing miracles to occur. I love these cards. It's going to be a sad day when they go up for auction. All right, Gemma. Dun, dun, dun. I say drum roll, please, and I would do it, but the form inspector starts barking and thinking somebody's knocking. So we'll not do that. Marsha, hello. Did I say hi to Marsha? We have to put sunshine in here. Sensational, I mean. Sensational. How do you spell Gram? Not like that. Let's get Marsha on here. Marsha, happy Monday. Social, hello. I feel like you've been here before, Social. I need to quit jibber-jabbering and start pulling cards. Thandy, you can choose your oracle. And if you don't choose, we'll just stick with the same ones. I love the drum roll. We'll just stick with the same ones and go oracle. Oh, goodness gracious. Did you just hear me snort? Who in the world snorts on live stream TV? This girl. This one. All right. We'll just stick with the mermaids. I don't mean Thandy. Oh my gosh. Why did I say Thandy? This is for Gemma. I need to get my crap together. I need to reshuffle these again because I keep saying the wrong name. Yeah, I apologize, Thandy, but Earth Wisdom it is. This is Gemma's turn. Because she has a super chat. So I apologize for that. Gemma, man. All right, so Gemma, you can pick any oracle you want. All right, Gemma. Let's see what the tarot have for you. One more good shuffle. We just need 3 tarot for Gemma. Oh, you had a sleeper in there. So, I always do past, present, future, and then any extras go sideways. They're important. And you said magic. Beautiful card. Pure soul, you are so welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here and making it #1 on the list. This one just kind of popped up on the with the go with the flow. Angie, hello, welcome. All right, I got to give myself some room here. There. All right, everybody, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. So, Gemma, the first card you have, Major Arcana, the World. Take note of the direction it's facing. Your past. This is your past. This card represents growth. Positive, yes card, slow, successful completion. It says the time has come to venture forth, and the world is open and will respond accordingly. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. You have the Eight of Swords in your present position. Swords, fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with someone else or inner. This is, you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. These obstacles that you're creating can make you have feelings of embarrassment, frustration from failure or disappointment from obstacles that you're creating. And because of these, this card can also represent bad news on the horizon. The good thing about it is an 8 being closer to a 10, the completion of a cycle, than a 1, the start. This is a directive card, so you must direct all your attention, everything, to stop creating obstacles of your own mental creation. The next card you have is in your future, the Two of Cups. It's our emotion suit. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents something slow, positive. It's a relationship. And this relationship is so positive, and yes, it represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, squeaky relations, and concord. Concord is an agreement. So if this mental creations has anything to do with your relationship, my friend, stop creating them, because this is everything. And more important, it is that which nature has sanctified. It is that positive, secure, and yes. Your extra card is Major Arcana Chanut. This card represents lovers. It's a positive. It's a yes. It can represent a Gemini. It represents success and unexpected blessings from above. But be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, weakness. Success and unexpected blessings from above. You have the Ocean, the Ebb and Flow card. Give me a moment. So next is Sandy. It says the ebb and flow of life is never clearly represented, is never more clearly represented than in the ebb and flow of the oceans. The tides of the great bodies rise and fall in rhythm, and the waves continue to roll to the shores in endless and varied patterns, just as they have been doing for millions of years, and will do so for a million more. An important aspect in the art of living is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions, joining the fluidity but not being captured by it. It's also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuations in mood or feelings. These are simply emotions, often activated in ways that are completely beyond your understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, you have a greater sense of when and how to express them. You have been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings, denying your hurt, anger, or sorrow by either attaching yourself to one or the other and nurturing it as if it were a nursing babe. or else smoothing over your feelings with more practical responses that deny and hide what is going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it's more like trying to stem the tides than grow even more force. These grow even more forceful with every attempt you make to try to control them. Allow yourself to swim with these variations rather than resisting them. I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form, my friend. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. Sandy, it is now your turn. David, the first David, is next. Let me scroll up real quick. Go to the top to see who the first David is. Bum, bum. David M. Oh, yeah, it's the same one. Okay. All right, we're good. Oops. Come back down. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, and don't overthink it. We all have that habit of overthinking things. And it's the worst. It's the worst. And if it has anything, if you're overthinking things in your relationship, trust your partner. That's another thing we can all do a little bit more, is trust in our partners, and because they trust in us. And yeah, just trust in them a little bit more. All right, Sandy. And Sandy said earth wisdom, please. I appreciate it. One, destiny. Seems to me that you may have strayed off your path. Oops, I see one flipped. I really thought one flipped in here. Yep. That one's your second one. This is your last one. That's a nice cup. A nice cup. That's a nice 10 cups. Earth wisdom. Other than straying from your destiny, you have some decent cards, Sandy. Not bad at all. But that was in your past. Well, we just need an oracle. Woo. Destiny. It's positive. It's yes. It represents surprise change. It's good old destiny and fulfilling it. It's surprise change. Sometimes, so I talk about the 1 through 10 cycles all the time. We go through multiple 1 through 10 cycles in our life, not just one. And sometimes we stray down a cycle that takes us away from our destiny. The appearance of this card represents that you are put back on track. Good old destiny and fulfilling it. It has a way of pulling you back and putting you back on the road you should have been on. You have the 10 of Cups. Positive, yes. It's an emotion suit. 10 represents completion on that 1 through 10 cycle, allowing you to start something new. So congratulations on that. And more important, congratulations on this card, because the 10 of Cups represents domestic bliss. Domestic bliss. So enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Anytime the domestic bliss card comes up, enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. You have the 7 of discs. Discs is our speculate to accumulate suit. Sevens is a call to reorganize and quite possibly being on a plateau. I call it a plateau card. It's long-term success and hard working. I mentioned the plateau. It's waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There's a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or adjust strategy. Reorganizers. You have the clear aura for your oracle today. This card says, Pennyroyal cleanses the aura, raises vibration, and protects against spiritual pests. Bloodstone is a powerful etheric cleanser. Practice good spiritual hygiene just like you do physical hygiene. Spend time with people and things or places that raise your vibration. That's a great way to shake free any unwanted etheric debris. Develop practices like a hungry toad. Take care of spiritual pests and insects and keep your aura pure. This is such a pretty card. I care for my spirit as I care for my body. I cleanse it daily from unwanted influences. I wash myself in spiritual love and light and understanding. And you also have the joy card. If they fall out, they're important. This card says Dandelion heals anger, clears physical and energetic toxins, and releases personal power. Garnet encourages a passion for life. My joyful heart is beautiful and valuable. I embrace the natural ebbs and flows of joy and do what I can to support my joy and my passions with confidence. David M is next. And then Damien. All right, David. And if David doesn't choose an oracle, I'm going to choose the mermaids. All right. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate your patience so much. You guys are the best. It takes me a while sometimes to get through these. But I'm trying not to lollygag around. Trying to stay dedicated to a purpose. That one flipped. All right, David. The first card you have is And Major Arcana. This card, whoops. If you're new to the channel, this is what I'm reading from. My own little book here. This card represents judgment. It's change. Quick, clear, and permanent change after past or life lessons learned. Take note of the direction he's facing. Your next card is another Major Arcana, Destiny. We just had this one. Positive. It's a yes. It represents surprise change. Take note of the direction he's facing. It's whatever it is because of this. Positive. Yes. Surprise change. Good old destiny and fulfill it. Seize all opportunities coming your way. Embrace good and bad luck the same. And that's because we always learn something, even from bad luck, that we can take into the future with us. Future relationships, future endeavors, whatever it is. Don't forget, grow. Take risks if need be. You have the Four of Cups. Cups is our emotions suit. Positive, yes. The Four represents self-pity. Says you're becoming a little obsessed and you really need to get out more. So you probably are the type of person that is scheduled. You have a routine, but you're bored. You're in a rut. That's all it represents. Boredom and being in a rut. Get out more. But it also can represent a missed opportunity. So go back and look for an opportunity you may have missed. Don't take too long deliberating over this opportunity that you miss out on it as well. Amanda, hello, my dear. How are you? Did you see your niece today? Did you get that taken care of? David, your oracle for the day is waiting. Whoops. Maybes, if I can find it. This card says, call on the qualities of patience while you're waiting for something to happen. Your ship is about to come in, my friend. And then you also have the miracles card. This card says, be realistic and plan for a miracle. Be open to receiving miracles in your life. And remember, perhaps you, David, are a miracle for someone else. Now, if this happens to do with any monetary gain or reward, make sure you pay off all debt. Super important. And be grateful. Grateful, because the universe responds by sending you more ships coming in. Damien, you are next. Oh, goodness gracious. I hope you weren't around her. Hope you got the phone call before you picked her up. All right. So, Damien, you... Oh, goodness gracious. These flu bugs that are going around are crazy. My sister-in-law has one and had her down for like a week. All right, Damien, this is for you. 1, 2, 'Yeah, I hope she feels better too. If I didn't say it, I didn't. I do mean I hope she feels better soon. I didn't mean to skip that part. It's important. Damien, I'm going to stick with the mermaids. Noha is next, if that's how you pronounce it. I know, Amanda, it's crazy. And we're in the middle of a winter storm again. All right, Damien, the first card you have is, oops, I flipped that over. The 10 of Swords. Fighting, arguing, discontent, whether it's inner or with another person. 10 It represents the completion of a cycle. Whatever it is, it's over, freeing you up to start something new. It represents betrayal, and something happened that you least expected. You may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back, or that you're face down in the dirt. Again, it represents that everything is out in the open and everything is now known, and you can move forward or start over with something new. You have the Three of Wands. This card represents something happening fast. It's an activating card, so you yourself must literally be active. It's an advancement, new horizons, and promises. Positive, yes, happening fast, days. It could also represent a business matter. You have a major arcana, Ra, the sun. It represents joy. After a 1-year period and overcoming some obstacles, you now find yourself in a place of clarity, illumination. Did I say positivity and joy? It says put yourself first. Think of yourself for a change. Treat yourself. And remember, life is to be lived to the fullest. You have an Eight of Swords. As an extra card, it's important. You are restricting yourself. Stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. You can do it. You have the Decisions as your oracle. Damien, this card says, hold it just a moment. It says, it's time to make an important decision. Consider your choices carefully and then act. You may be pleasantly surprised by the outcome. Any decision you make can have a very happy outcome. Stay positive and look on the bright side, and trust in your destiny that all is well. I need to refill my drink. Noha is next, and then Lizzie. I'll leave that there so you guys can check it out if you can read my writing. Wish I had frozen grapes. Fizzy frozen grapes. Okay. Oh, snap. Oops. I apologize. Did not mean to kick ya. Might help if I don't have those big old fuzzy slippers on. I love Marsha's videos too. I have to see if I'm caught up or not. Probably not, because I don't do anything on the weekends with it. Not much. But you guys, I could really use followers over on social media, Facebook as well. So you guys, make sure you follow me on all platforms. 1, this is for Noha. Noha, I believe that's how you pronounce it. 2, 3, and an oracle. Lizzie is next. All right, the first card you have is the Two of Wands. Good. So I'm not behind then on the videos. I like to watch them with my coffee in the mornings. Even on weekends, I'll watch them. I just don't do much uploading. All right, so Noha, the first card you have is the Two of Wands. Positive, yes, represents something happening fast. It can be a business matter. Hopes and wishes, it's also an organizing card. So it says fire yourself up and plan ahead and be strategic. Where do you want to go and what do you have to give? It says think innovative and fresh ideas. But more important, you're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. You also have Saket, Major Arcana. Take note of the direction he's facing towards your future. This is the, oops, wrong direction. This is the Justice card. It's a positive, it's a yes. It is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. Those knee-jerk reactions to solve problems, we're only solving problems of the situation we're in at the moment and not thinking about the future repercussions these decisions may have. So, step back, be objective, and no knee-jerk reactions. You have the Nine of Cups, positive, yes, emotions card. This card is a wish or abundance card. It represents you're pleased with yourself. You surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. It says you can have all you desire. All you have to do is wish and vision a better life. Abundance or wish card. And it wants you to know that contentment, so being content, and happiness are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. Your oracle for the day is the relaxation card. If I can find it. It says it's time for some rest and recuperation. You've been overdoing things and working too hard. It's time to relax and recharge. Recharge and relax. Lizzie, you are next. Earth Magic, perfect. Lisa is next. And after Lisa is Amen. So Lizzie, Lisa, Amen. AKA Ilham. For everybody out there. If you're like, I don't see an Ilham anywhere. Manifesting with Tarot. Hello. Welcome. One more good shuffle for Lizzie. Oops. Ugh. One, two, oh, three. Wow. That was fast. 1, 2, 3. Her Earth Magic, I believe. Yeah. Kids, we're getting close. You're number 13, and we are number 9. You are lucky number 13. All right, Lizzie. The first card you have is the Two of Wands. We just had it. Positive, yes. Represents something happening fast, days. Can also represent a business matter. It's an organizing card. It's a call to fire yourself up. So plan ahead and be strategic. Where do you want to go and what do you have to give? Think innovative and fresh ideas. And again, more important that you're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Again, it can also represent a business matter. You have the Three of Discs, aka Pentacles. The speculate to accumulate suit. It is a no. It's in your present position. It's a no card. It represents something happening slow, years. The 3 is the apprenticeship card. 8 is the journeyman and 10 is the master. Represents the start of something. So apprentice or cooperation. If you're putting applications in for a job, a new place to move, anything like that, the appearance of this card represents that you'll most likely be chosen. But remember, apprentice and cooperation, the beginning of something. You have the King of Discs. Take note the direction he's facing toward your current situation. The King of Discs, again, speculate to accumulate, says in a world of success, there's no room for ambition without any real grounding. You need to think about your future security, not just about today. So create long-term plans and remember to read the small and fine print everywhere. Take note of where he's looking. Read the small and fine print everywhere before you speculate to accumulate. So make sure every project or opportunity is viable. Your oracle for the day is Wind, activation. Which is quite fitting because 3s on the 1 through 10 scale are activating cards. And this card, once we find it, says the lethargy you feel is the result of a lack of activation. So, in other words, something that stirs your senses. It can be anything from outdoors or feeling the breeze on your body or inhaling different aromas that nature herself provides. It could be finding the pleasure in a warm bath that helps you release the tension and stress from your mind and body. Music can activate your hearing, which sparks the pleasure centers in your brain. Art may activate emotional responses. The touch of another human may activate a deep need to be physically held and in some manner, be held in some manner once again. Now is the time for action. Engage in an activity and be fully present so that you forget about your surroundings and enter into that timeless, multi-dimensional experience of union with the focus of your creative attention. Let your physical body be active. Movement alone, whether quietly dancing by yourself or hiking up a hill, will require you to be present as possible and enjoy the moment. Duncan, hello, welcome. Lisa, your turn. And then Amin, and then Fifi. So again, I'll mention if you don't want to wait your turn, a super chat will get you next in line. These wands have been coming out like crazy. I'm going to choose a mermaid for Lisa. Amin is next. The first card you have is the Ten of Swords. Fighting, arguing, discontent, past position, discontent, whether with yourself or another. This card represents betrayal and something happened that you least expected. Now remember, Lisa, it's a 10, representing that the cycle is complete. It's over, freeing you up to start with something new. So you may feel like you were literally stabbed in the back, or that you're face down in the dirt. But now you know everything. It's out in the open, and it frees you up to start over or start again. You have the Ace of Cups. Positive, yes, it's our emotion suit. The Ace represents a celebration and quite possibly the birth of a child. But, I apologize, more important, I need this coffee. More important, the presence of the Ace represents that you'll discover a renewal for your capacity to feel. So congratulations on starting a new cycle. All too often on these cycles we go down, we get hurt and we flip the I don't feel switch anymore. But this represents that's going to change. So congratulations on that, on healing or starting to. Three of Wands, whatever that may be. The Three of Wands is an activating card. It's in advancement, new horizons, and promises. Positive, yes, represents something happening fast, days, and it can be a business matter as well. You have the inner knowing as your oracle. This card says this is the moment to trust your inner knowing. The stage of doubting is over, and it is time to believe in yourself. The appearance of this card says that you already know what to do and how to do it. You just need to believe in yourself. Amin, you are next. Bob, hello. Welcome. Amin, you can choose any deck you want. And I will start with your reading. The first card you have is the Three of Swords, representing fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with yourself or another person. It's petty conflict. Grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. You have the Major Arcana Kansu. This card represents the moon. It's a neutral energy card. It's a call. It's a call for you. It's a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month. So you, like the moon, can become unstuck. The moon has multiple phases, and every phase represents something you're going to have to go through or feel, emotional time. But after this journey of renewal, it represents new and full. Note the direction it's facing toward this petty conflict. You also have the Prince of Cups. Cups generally can represent I don't mean cups. Court cards can represent an appearance, and this card can represent a light or fair-haired person. Take note of the direction the Prince of Cups is facing. In the Prince of Cups, whoops, I went too far. The Prince of Cups comes with a quest, and the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people say you're self-absorbed, but whatever it is, don't hold back. If you feel strong about it, do something about it. If it's your emotions, get out whatever is inside of you. You have the major, you have another card, the Princess of Swords, can represent a dark-haired female or a younger woman or somebody with the attitude of a younger woman. This says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. But it also represents, this is also the Sword of Criticism card, and it has two edges, the judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You have Major Arcana Mott. This card is represents victory and finally forward movement. When you make this decision, when you get the momentum, go. And don't stop. Don't look back. And don't let nobody tell you no. Don't take no for an answer. Keep going. You will succeed. Victory. You also have the World Cup, Major Arcana. This card represents growth, slow, successful completion. The time has come, and the world is open to receive you. I'm going to stick with the mermaids. Next is Fifi. Miracles. It says, be realistic and plan for a miracle. Be open to receiving miracles in your life. It says, perhaps you are a miracle for someone else. It says, miracles are manifesting for you right now. Be open to receiving them. Fifi, your turn. Then Kizzy. Coffee break. It was. It totally was. Quick little drink to wet my whistle before we do the next poll. All right, Fifi, so you can pick your oracle, and if you don't pick, we'll just stick with the mermaids. It's doing better, much, much better. I can still feel it. I'm starting to feel it more now. But I woke up this morning feeling really good, but all this shuffling is aggravating it a little bit. But we're almost done, so we're good. We will persevere. All right, let's stick with the mermaids. You have some nice cards. All right, Fifi, the first card you have is the Queen of Swords. Remember, queens, being a court card, can represent appearance, and this can represent a darker-haired female, older, mature. Steady and enduring. Doesn't have to be an older person. It can be a young person who has experienced life already. Take note of the direction they're facing. The Queen of Swords says, is a woman, wise, direct, ambitious, and speaks sharply. She does carry she wields a sword. She says, say what you think. Speak your mind. Be your own person and keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. It says be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. Looking toward your present position, the Eight of Cups. Emotions, positive, yes, represents something happening slow, months. This is the card of karma. It's also represents you have been on a plateau. There's finally forward movement. Change is needed for growth. You know change is needed. It is of the utmost importance that you avoid a state of stagnation. So, the appearance of this card represents transience and rarity. And finally, forward movement. This plateau thing, you are coming off of it. Take note of the major arcana, the World. Positive, yes card. It's growth. Slow, positive, successful growth. And it says the time has come for you to venture forth. It's time to, your time has come. You have the dive deep for your oracle, Fifi. It says dive deeply into your current situation to help reveal any hidden factors at play. Relax and feel comfortable and acclimatize to this new environment. The appearance of this card can be literal as well. Maybe it's time to go swim and learn how to dive. Amin, you are very welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. You guys, all of you, thank you for being so patient. The Hangman card. The reward for patience is patience. Aw, Fifi, thank you. You're amazing. All right, next. Kizzy. Coffee. Kizzy, coffee. I meant to say coffee, Kiz. Do you drink coffee? And you can choose your oracle. And if not, I'll just choose for you. Ashwin is next. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. We made it to our extras. You haven't used it yet? I wish I had a coffee deck. That would be great. A coffee oracle deck? Wow. I mean, or a tarot deck? Okay. How do you drink your coffee, Kiz? I drink mine with milk. Cream if I don't have any milk. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, Amanda. Life happens and we get super busy. I had decks that sat unopened for a while. So I get it. All right, the first card you have, past, present, future. Past, Six of Swords, fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with someone else or inner. It's a new horizons in moving on. It's your past card. It was an emotional time. It said before you go, become a better person. Become a better you. You have major arcana, the Aeon. This card represents after past or life lessons, quick, clear, and permanent change, and it's going to be positive. Embrace all opportunities coming your way. Take note the direction the aeon is facing towards your future. You have another major arcana, the destiny, the appearance of more majors than minors or courts, represent that there's some powerful energy surrounding you in this situation right now. Wheel of Fortune, positive. Yes, it's destiny, and good old destiny and fulfilling it. It represents surprise change. So seize all opportunities, grow, take risks if need be. And I underline, take risks if need be. Embrace good and bad luck the same. Embrace good and bad luck the same, because we learn a lot in our bad luck as well. Your oracle for the day is the magic card. This is such a pretty card. You're being called to recognize the magic within your own life, and to show those close to you that magic is real and all around us. Open your eyes and heart to wonder and magic. Life is full of magical occurrence, and a magical gift will soon be received or given. So congratulations on that. Ashwin, you are next. Yeah, all too often, kids, we're afraid to take risks because of a fear, which is where that devil card comes in. Stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear and just do it. Take risks if need be. Just do it. If you don't like what happens, then do something different. That's, truthfully, it's what it's all about. And do no harm. Walk the path of truth. Do no harm. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Ashwin. We do. We do. And we shouldn't. And we learn so much from our mistakes. So often people are like, all you're learning from your mistakes is how to give up and quit. But no, you're not. You're learning how to move on and continue, and how to not make that mistake again. Well, thank you so much for being here, kids. We are here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. New York time. Unless my husband takes a vacation day, family time is super important to me. So if my husband's home or my kids or grandkids come visit, I won't be here. But we work out every morning too, 7:30 a.m. New York time. You're welcome. Wow, Ashwin, look how they fell too. Past, present, future. Oh, girlfriend, I am totally afraid of heights. I'm super afraid of heights. I was telling you about that movie I watched on Netflix, Fall. Yeah. Yep. I almost wanted to scream a couple times. Ashwin, do you know what oracle you would like? Heidi is next. Ladders frighten me. My knees start to knock, and I get lightheaded. Good for you. I love like roller coasters and stuff like that. They scare the bejesus out of me, but I love that. I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie. I had a friend tell me that. She was like, "You're just an adrenaline junkie." Give me my motorcycle. We need an oracle for Ashwin. Yeah, we were on a roller coaster ride one time. Cedar Point is called Top Fuel. It goes up like 420 feet, and then it whips you over the top. Um, yeah, that's scary. So you watch these lights, they're red, 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 green, and then you go. So it went red, 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 green, and we didn't move. Nowhere. I was so frightened. But it was a cart in front of us that took off. So I was like, oh my goodness. All right, so let's get this party started for Ashwin. Three of Cups. It represents joy. It can be a social event, an engagement, a wedding, but it is a celebration. And it says to go for it because it represents a successful conclusion. Take note of both cards are threes. That means you, my friend, must be active. They are activating cards. The Wands in your present position represents an activating card. It's an advancement, new horizons and promises, positive, yes, days, and it can represent business matters. You have the Major Arcana, the Priestess. This card is a positive energy card. It represents the need to realign, change. Something needs to be realigned. Change you didn't realize was going to happen. More important, this card represents the future is yet unrevealed. So trust your intuition and your gut feeling. We could all trust that a little bit more. Your oracle for the day is inspiration. And it says crocus brings new beginnings, joy, gentle strength, hope, and quiet confidence. Blue topaz is filled with glorious inspiration. When life seems cold, gray, and bleak, it can be hard to find inspiration. I am not afraid of the dark. I keep moving forward, secure in my faith that this will pass, that I will come through with renewed joy and hope. You also have the Grace. This card says, Rue encourages self-acceptance, receptivity to grace, and brings the physical and spiritual into harmony. Kunzite encourages miracles and love. I am a child of the divine. I honor and value myself. I know I am worthy of love and grace from the divine and others, including myself. This poor book is falling apart too. Heidi. Thank you. Thank you so much. Which ones are you watching? Our motorcycle ones? Of course, it could be our vamping ones where we camp in the van. I call it vamping because it's van camping. Which I plan on doing a whole lot more of. We plan on doing more of this year. I'm like, can't we just take the motorcycles with us and, haul them on the trailer? All right, Heidi, your turn, my friend. Oh, why, thank you. I love my motorcycle. I've named her Clementine. And she's fast. I love it. Love, love, love my motorcycle. She's an 1100 Honda Rebel. I know, right? We should. Take the enclosed trailer and just go. After Heidi is the Bumblebee Princess. Oh my gosh, come on. I love my motorcycle. This is, I think, my third summer. Yeah. So my husband has a Honda Rebel 500, and I have an 1100. I also have a aftermarket pipe on mine, Vance and Hines. So when you're going downhill and you let off the throttle, it goes ba 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 ba. It sounds great. Go take a motorcycle safety course. A lot of the colleges offer them. That's what we did. You learn so much, and they have the motorcycle as well. All right, I'm going to pull a mermaid. I always say my husband gives me the bigger machine so I can keep up with him. I know he does. I know that's the only reason why. Like our, well, motorcycles. I have the 1100. He has the 500. Our snowmobiles. He has an 800. And I have a 1000. But that's so I can keep up with him. I know it is. All right, Heidi. Divinely Unique. Hello. I'm good. How are you? All right. So, Heidi, the first card you have is the Eight of Cups. Emotion suit, positive, yes. It's the card of karma. So, if anybody, well, we all know karma. So, if something's happened to you, don't worry. Karma's going to pay them back. The next card you have, so it also represents a plateau, but that there's finally forward movement. Finally forward movement. You have Major Arcana set. This card represents the devil. It says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear and just do it. This is the card we were just talking about. Often we avoid things that we've never done because we have a fear of it. So stop doing that. You can do it. You can cope. Now, on the other hand, Set says, if you keep wanting, you'll always be in need. Take note of the direction Set is facing towards your future. 7 of Wands. This card is a self-defense or conflict card. It's a 7. It's a call to reorganize. And it says, stand up against all obstacles. You will not be manipulated or controlled by an inferior attack on your principles. So stand up, stand firm, and be counted. Also, show your competition that you are in a strong position. Heidi, you have the Solitude card. Whoops, I passed it. Oh, I'm glad to see you made it back, though, Divine. Heidi, your oracle says, take time to retreat from the world. Go inwards and explore your inner space to reveal the treasures therein. It's okay to be reclusive or solitary sometimes. You can stay home. You can sit on the couch. You don't have to get dressed if you don't want to. There are times when that is perfectly fine. Bumblebee Princess, it is your turn. Did I miss? Country Love. Hello. Happy Monday to you, my dear. All right, Bumblebee Princess. I don't know if... Oops, I just dropped cards. Hold on. Oh, totally messing up the camera now. Oh my goodness, I almost pinched a fat roll bending down there. Don't do that. You're going to give yourself a cramp. All right, we need one more tarot for Bumblebee Princess. There it is. Oh, I gave myself a cramp. And we need a tarot. All right. We'll do the mermaids for the oracle. Albert, hello. Welcome back, my friend. You guys are popping in toward the end of the live stream. We have about 15 minutes left. Bumblebee Princess. The first card you have is the Nine of Swords. Fighting, arguing, discontent suit, whether it's with someone else or ourselves. It represents the 9 steps of grieving. Also, that this too shall pass. Each sword represents a step in grieving, a process that we all have to go through. Everybody grieves, but everybody grieves differently and for different reasons. So it can represent death, miscarriage, failure, despair, and deception. It's a resting phase, almost complete. 10 being complete. Sensational. No, you are next, my friend. You have the Six of Wands, Bumblebee. The Six of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast. Days. Positive. Yes. Quite possibly business matter. It says things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but beware. Be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. I apologize. Didn't mean to kick you guys again. This card is a call to be thankful and grateful for the things that happen in your life. And the universe and spirit responds by sending you more. You have the Five of Wands. This is a halfway point. Fives are a call to put boundaries in place. And boundaries aren't walls to keep people out, Bumblebee Princess. They're doors to keep you safe. So you let the right ones in and keep the wrong ones out. It's a push and shove card. It's competition in the name of the game. You will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you. And you'll do anything to be seen as successful. Boundaries. Your oracle for the day is blessings. And it says, prepare yourself to receive an abundance of blessings. The more you focus on your blessings, the more you'll attract. Remember, count your blessings. Oh, I gave myself a cramp. I have to stand up. All right, so sensational, it is your turn. And you can pick your oracle. And after is Jimmy. I don't know if Jimmy is still here. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Had to make sure the form inspector was inside. Earth magic, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have sat down. That cramp came back. Dang it. If I don't sit down, I can't see very well. The first card you have is a King of Swords. King is a court card, so it can show a physical appearance. The sword represents a darker-haired person. It can represent an older or mature man whose personal, whose active influence is either entering or leaving one's life. Oh my gosh, I should not have sat down. Oh goodness. King of Swords. It says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So don't let your guard down. Take notice of the direction he's facing, your past. Don't let your guard down. Your present card is at Major Arcana. This card represents victory. Positive, yes, it's the Chariot, and finally forward movement. So you have been on a plateau, but the appearance of this card represents finally forward movement. So when you get this the momentum, go. Don't stop. It's victory, and don't take no for an answer. Go, go, go. Take notice of ways facing your future. You have the Three of Cups, positive, yes. The emotion suit, the Three of Cups is a celebration. It represents joy. It can be a social event, an engagement, or a wedding. Yeah, especially after today's workout. It was 3 miles this morning. So more important, the card represents going for it. And it's a successful completion, sensational. So victory, go for it. Successful completion. You have the Ten of Swords, which represents betrayal. This is extra. It's the completion of a cycle. Something happened that you least expected. You may feel like you were literally stabbed in the back, but it's over. You now know it's out in the open, and you can move on from there. Your oracle for the day is Spring Equinox, Rebirth. This card says, you thought this passage you have been through would never end. Just as certain that the light of the world fades every few months, it makes its return and the earth rejoices. The fresh breath of spring sweeps away the cobwebs acquired from the absence of light. The light is now obviously increasing as nature begins to emerge in her many forms, shapes, and colors that remind us of the continual cycles of Mother Earth. This cycle of rebirth you are experiencing follows a considerably challenging time. Shed, apologize for that. Any tears you may have shed, cleared the way for what has been gestating, what is now ripe and ready to emerge. That which no longer serves you needs to be put to rest so that a freshness and newness of spirit can make itself known to you. Sometimes birth can be painful, particularly in the passage just before delivery. Yet what emerges can be fresh and beautiful. Be with the emergence of this next cycle with faith and grace. I don't know if Jimmy's here. Ganja girl, hello. Welcome. I should say welcome back. So Marsha, you're next. I'm not sure if Jimmy's still here, so we'll just go on with Marsha. Unless I hear from Jimmy, then Marsha, you can choose your oracle. Jimmy, if you're still here, let me know. Perfect. Thank you. We don't have much longer. I only have a few more minutes. Hopefully we get another one in. 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you, Marsha. I appreciate it. We just need an oracle for Marsha. There it is. All right, Marsha, the first card you have is Major Arcana, Mott. This card represents, this card is inner strength, power, courage, being generous. Be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Take note of the direction they're facing towards your current situation. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is a challenge card. Shame. You may encounter feelings of shame, guilt, loss, but something... Wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I apologize. Oh my gosh, that's not a Cups card. 5 of Swords. This is a stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as you put too much emphasis on being defensive. Also, be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. The card also represents to hold your tongue and not be provoked into an argument. But it also represents that you are totally capable of holding your own speech when someone else does provoke you. Just cautious. You have the 4 of Swords. This card represents after conflict or stress, rest and examination because a new life awaits. And there's also a call to get rid of things that have used up their purpose. Spring clean. Get rid of it. You have Major Arcana, the Aeon. This card represents after past or life lessons learned. Quick, clear, permanent change. Embrace all opportunities coming your way. You have the Field of Dreams for your oracle. Amanda, you are next. Hopefully if I get there. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Upright, this card says, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. You will reap what you have sown. So, Marsha, dream big, dream beautiful, and take action. Tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. You deserve it. You work hard. You deserve it. All right, we'll be ending this with Amanda. end. So I'm going to do my outro. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Check out my membership levels. Offer 4. Each one is a different price, but it offers members something different. Subscribing is free. So the first card you have is the Queen of Pentacles, discs. This card represents love, money, monetary, material comfort, stability, and abundance. And this person takes joy in providing for others. It's the speculate to accumulate suit. So take note the direction she's facing. Current situation at represents victory, positive, yes. Finally, forward movement. Don't take no for an answer. And go. Go, go, go. Don't look back. And you have the Queen of Cups. Positive, yes. The Queen of Cups says, follow your heart and intuition. Look within to see where you can be more loving and caring. We can all be that way. But follow your heart. You can't go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others. Show compassion. And respond accordingly. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. And you have the wishing well upright. It says, desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of any attachment to ownership. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit and be prepared to be amazed. And with that, I'm going to end today's live stream. My friends, I hope to see you back tomorrow, 10 a.m. New York time. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.